Please subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss any hot reviews. I'm Mike Jack.
And I'm Jamie Jack.
And this is Hot Reviews!
Canada Day edition!
What's up, Canada?
We're just a little guy. We're 152 years old.
152. You know, Canada Day, it's kind of like July the 4th, I guess. We have fireworks and stuff, and I always feel like doing something Canadian. So today, we're going to be trying these sauces from Hurtberry Farm. They're from Port Perry, Ontario, Canada. And Port Perry is near where I grew up, near Lindsay, Ontario, part of Kawartha Lakes.
Do you remember one time, like years and years ago, like when your parents would drive us like to college and like to their place to visit, and one time we like went through Port Perry?
Yeah, for
so,
sure.
Like on the way home, do you remember like why we went through Port Perry and what we were like kind of trying to do? Do you remember what I'm talking about?
No, I don't know what you mean.
So, the movie Welcome to Mooseport was being filmed.
Oh, yeah.
With Fred Savage. And how do you, like, not love Fred Savage? So, we, like, drove through Port Perry on the way back to, like, our place to, like, see if we could, like, see Fred Savage.
I remember that, yeah. It's, Ray Romano.
Yes.
Is in that movie. Did we ever watch that movie?
I don't think so.
I kind of remember, I don't know if we did.
Yeah.
I kind of remember it got some bad reviews, so I don't know.
So Port Perry's actually like pretty well known for having a lot of films being shot there. The movie Fly Away Home was actually shot there.
Oh,
as
really?
Well, yes, 1996.
With Anna Paquin, right?
I think so. I don't remember it, or I'm pretty sure I've seen it, but
I'm pretty sure it's Anna Paquin in that movie.
Well, she's Canadian, though.
She's Canadian, yeah. And it was just when she was just a youngin'.
Yeah,
so,
for sure.
Yeah.
The TV show Hemlock Grove is actually like some of the stuff is shot there as well.
Oh yeah? I don't know what that is.
Neither do I.
That's cool. That's in Port Perry.
The 6th season of The West Wing was actually filmed there too.
Oh.
It was made to look like a New Hampshire town.
Oh yeah, New Hampshire. Port Perry and New Hampshire, they're pretty similar places, so I can see that.
And also Emily Van Camp. She is from the show Brothers and Sisters, Revenge. I think most people know her from Revenge.
Okay.
She was actually born in Port Perry.
Oh, that's cool. Port Perry represent.
Just a little town, lots of activity. Because it's close to Toronto, so that's why it would make sense, right?
Yeah, it's fairly close. It's a lot of cottagers. They live in Toronto or area. They go up in the cottage in Port Perry, Kawartha Lakes, around where I grew up. So yeah, for sure. So the first sauce we're gonna try here today from Hurtberry Farm is Viridescent, Indian-inspired Verde hot sauce. What do you think about that logo there?
It's pretty good. I guess Steve designed the logos.
Good old Steve Best from Hurtberry Farm.
Yeah, I like the label. I like how, like, it's the bee, but it also, to me, looks like a ghost pepper.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's obviously a pepper.
Mm-hmm. I like their labels. They're, like, very colorful. Each label, like, matches the sauce color.
This label also says hot. So I think they don't really have a mild hot sauce. I think their hot sauces start at hot.
Okay.
And then they work their way up from hot. So
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, they are hot sauces.
Fresh green chilies and tomatillos fused with Indian spices to bring exotic flavors and a pleasurable level of heat to all of your culinary creations. For ingredients, this sauce has water, distilled vinegar, tomatillos, green peppers, serrano peppers, jalapenos, yellow peppers, scallions, sugar, kosher salt, lime juice, coconut milk, 2% non-GMO tapioca derived from organically grown yucca root, garlic, gram masala, turmeric, and lime zest.
So I haven't tried this. I'm like so excited to try it because I am obsessed with garam masala.
Yeah.
Honestly, sometimes I just like open the container of it and I just like smell it and it just makes me happy.
Yeah. I'm pumped to try this too. I tried a little bit of it at Heatwave Hot Sauce Expo when we met Drew and Steve.
Yeah.
So they let us have a little taste, but
I noticed in like all their sauces, they have a very like diverse and like professional amount of ingredients.
yeah,
And it's neat to see them all like put together where you're like, I don't know, like would those go together? And they do.
this has like I just read the ingredients there, and this has like a crazy amount of ingredients, and they're all so different, but they all seem to like go so well together. You can tell that they're chefs.
Oh yeah, for sure. Just without even trying, you can totally tell with the ingredient list that they are professional chefs for sure.
Let's give it a smell. Oh, I can smell without even sniffing. Oh, this smells really good. Give that a smell. I can smell jalapenos for sure.
And I can smell the garam masala and like the lime juice.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's so
I think
good.
I can smell like the coconut milk a bit too. What do you think?
I can't. I don't find that coconut milk like really has that much of a smell.
I think it smells a little coconutty personally, but
I love it. Let's try it.
all right.
Like a nice watery sauce, but
Yeah.
like you can see stuff inside it. Can I have more?
I don't know if more will fit on your spoon. I don't want to spill it.
That's good.
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's got a good pour. It's a bit like, it's kind of soupy, I'd say.
I think that it would be perfect as a cooking sauce too,
Oh yeah.
from the texture.
Okay, ready?
Oh, it's so good.
Oh yeah, it's really good.
It's like I can taste the garam masala and the peppers over like everything, and it's like a little bit sweet at the beginning.
Yeah. It's just a real smooth texture. I can taste the like jalapenos for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's kind of what's front and center there. And yeah, you can taste the spices as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a really great sauce. I think that sauce is going to be like really good to put on like some tacos, I'd say. Or some nachos.
Yeah, I saw that because they are professional chefs. I saw that Steve had put a little recipe up where you do like 1 tablespoon of this sauce, have an avocado, mash the avocado, mix them up, and put it on like some naan bread.
Oh, that'd be so good.
And I am like obsessed with naan bread.
You got your kind of Mexican food and your Indian food. They're gonna just blend together.
They had a beautiful baby.
They had a beautiful baby right here in this sauce.
I love it. It's so good.
Yeah, it's great sauce for sure.
So Herberry Farm actually started as Drew's Chili Co. in 2015. Steve and Drew worked together, and then Steve came on board in 2017, and then they started Herberry Farm.
Yeah, Drew's Chili Company. That was a pretty popular brand. I'd see them a lot, like on Facebook and stuff like that. People would be talking about how awesome their sauces were. I think they were more of like a I think Drew's Chili Co. He just kind of put out like kind of one-off sauces, and once they were gone, they were gone. And unfortunately, I didn't get to try any, but I heard like so many great things. And it's awesome that they were able to get Herberry Farm going, where they can kind of more like mass produce like some of their sauces and that.
But they actually do have some limited edition sauces.
Oh yeah, they do.
Which is fun because then it's very appealing anyway. Because you're like, oh no, like I need to try out. And then they can like make a lot of different flavors because they definitely like have the knowledge on like mixing ingredients together. Yeah,
they kind of got it going two ways now. They have like their kind of real like specialty limited sauces, and then they also have like kind of their core lineup. Viridescent is one of their core sauces, and we're about to try another one of their core sauces. The next sauce we're going to try here today from Herberry Farm is Starless Smoky Moly style hot sauce. So this sauce is called Starless because it's so dark, just like a starless night.
Okay, that's cool.
On the side here, it says hotter, so it's a little bit hotter than the hot. Rich Moly style sauce paired with robust coffee, coca, gourmet mushrooms, and Middle Eastern flavors blended skillfully to create a balanced, bold, and smoky flavor experience.
When I first read that, I was like sold. Just take my money.
Just take my money and run.
Yeah.
Give me some sauce before you go.
This one is like a staple on our burgers.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, we've been trying this one a lot actually. The first time we tried it was as judges for Heatwave Hot Sauce Expo, where this sauce won first place for best medium hot sauce.
I feel like we could be like a little bit more adventurous maybe and like mix it with different things, but that's usually like what we've been using it as a staple for.
Yeah, this stuff is like amazing on a burger, so we already know kind of what this tastes like, but we're just going to try it again anyway.
But I haven't, to be honest, like I haven't had it on its own since like we tried it.
Yeah.
I've always like mixed it with other sauces, so.
Oh, yeah, for sure. 4 ingredients. This sauce has water, distilled vinegar, maple syrup, dried chipotle chilies, dried pasilla chilies, roasted garlic, tahini, dried ancho chilies, coca pressed with alkali, kosher salt, coffee, sumac powder, marjoram, oregano, thyme, basil, sumac, sesame seeds, dried porcini mushrooms, dried morel mushrooms, dried chanterelle mushrooms, and xanthian gum.
So this is crazy. This is like an insane amount of just like ingredients all mixed together, but it like works. I love like the smoky, like kind of chocolatey stuff. It has sumac in it. It has tahini in it. Like I've never seen a sauce with tahini in it.
Yeah, this is straight up like original sauce, but it just like comes together so well. But before we talk too much about like how it tastes, we should just taste it again, don't you think?
Yeah. It smells smoky. It smells like smoked peppers. It smells so good.
It smells like delicious. It's I think you usually say earthy, right?
Yeah.
Would you say this is an earthy sauce? Yeah, I think this one smells quite earthy as well. Yeah, just with like it's just like smoky and like coffee and like cocoa.
Yeah.
And just like the mushrooms. It's just like it's just amazing. It's like it smells like the best like barbecue sauce you could like ever have. So that's why we usually put it on burgers instead of barbecue sauce.
We need to like be more adventurous with this. So, this one's like a nice thick sauce. It looks like chocolate.
It does. It's like chocolate syrup. The sauce is definitely a bit thicker than the Verde. I think it just takes a sec. I find with some sauces, it's tough to get out like the first time you go to take it out, and then after that, of course, like a lot differently. Oh yeah, look at this.
I know, it's so crazy.
It's just like chunky, chocolatey goodness. Okay, ready?
Yeah. So good.
Oh yeah.
It's definitely a chunky sauce.
I just can't get over how awesome this sauce is.
It's so smoky. To be honest, like some of the ingredients, I don't know like what they taste like on their own. So I can't really say like what I'm tasting, except that it's delicious. I think there's chunks of mushrooms, like I was.
There are.
Okay.
And I think there's 3 different kinds of mushrooms in there.
Yeah, I love mushrooms.
I'm not a huge mushroom fan, but I don't think you can really. Like I think it's a texture thing. I don't think you get the mushroomy texture.
No, not at all.
In the sauce, it's more, like just like smooth, like just like a smooth chocolatey sauce. There's a bit of like I think it's like pepper bits in there too. Just some, it's a little bit of crunchiness to it, but
I would put it on any kind of Mexican food.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be good on Mexican food as well, or even like a sandwich or something.
Oh yeah.
I think it'd be good on a lot of things. It'd be good for like marinade.
Yes. We totally have to like marinate some tofu in it.
Yeah, it'd be good on potatoes too. I think it's not. It's more of like it's more barbecue sauce than gravy, I'd say. But it would still be like it'd still just be like amazing on just any kind of potatoes, on like some French fries or baked potato or just anything.
And good on some rice.
Oh yeah, this is this sauce is amazing. Like this is a must try sauce.
Oh yeah,
I'd say
it's so hard to describe the taste of it.
Yeah.
Except to say like that you have to taste it. It's definitely smoky, and I love like the smoky sauces, and I love the smoky sauces that aren't super sugary, which this like definitely achieves.
Yeah, I'd say for heat, I'd say it's maybe like a medium type hot sauce. It's not like crazy hot. Like I just have kind of the faintest bit of heat in my mouth. Like it's not really a really hot sauce, but it's just like so delicious.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want something a little hotter, you can put it on a burger for your barbecue sauce, and then you can just add some really hot sauce, and then you got a hotter burger.
Yeah, for
some
sure.
hot mustard. There you go.
Yeah. Something that's cool with Hertberry is they actually grow a lot of their own ingredients, and they're committed to like helping out local Ontario farmers, stuff like that, to get the other ingredients that they don't need.
So the next sauce we have from Hertberry Farms is actually one of their special edition hot sauces. So this is limited edition. Once it's gone, I think it's gone. And this sauce is called Pyrolatria Mandarin Sichuan Peppercorn Hot Sauce. And on the side of the bottle here, it says super hot.
Nice.
Pyrolatria is the worship of fire. We've paired the seasoning heat of 7-pot lava, reaper, and Caribbean red habaneros with the sweetness of mandarin oranges, numbing citrus notes of cracked Sichuan peppercorn, and savory and tart notes from pomegranate molasses. Enjoy this on all fare.
I love peppercorn.
I love peppercorn too.
Like, I don't fine grind pepper. That's ridiculous. I just do the like chunkiest pepper that you can do, and Mike's always just like, dude, like, can you even see your food with the amount of pepper I put on it?
Yeah,
so.
she pours the pepper on. Yeah, she's a pepper addict for sure. I love hot sauces with peppercorn in them though, because it really like lends to the aftertaste, I think. Like once if the heat dies down, or like after you get that initial flavor, then you're just left with this like yummy peppercorn flavor. I think Steve Best was telling me that it's more of like that's almost like a second heat, like it's like a tingle you get like after the initial heat dies down.
That's cool, yeah.
Yeah. For ingredients, this sauce has water, distilled vinegar, mandarin oranges, habaneros, cane sugar, lime juice, kosher salt, pomegranate molasses, garlic, Carolina Reaper mash, ginger, black sesame seeds, 7-pot lava powder, sesame oil, xanthan gum, Szechuan peppercorn, and lime zest.
Again, like a huge array of ingredients.
Yeah,
and very unique ingredients.
Yeah, it's so unique. I don't know what pomegranate molasses is. I guess it's molasses from pomegranates, but I don't really understand. Yeah.
Like how to get molasses?
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's cool. I've never heard of that. So that's awesome that that's in this sauce. We can try that out.
Yeah. Shake it up. You can see all the stuff in the bottom.
Oh yeah. There's lots of stuff on the bottom there.
Rude. So it's cool because it almost like looks like a fire, and then just like charred things that are like left over from the fire.
Oh, kind of. Yeah, it does look like that. It's kind of like after I shook it, it's really bubbling up, like it's real, like it's gonna be like lava from those 7-pot lava peppers, right?
Mm-hmm.
All I can really smell is the mandarin oranges in there.
Mm-hmm.
It's Very orangey sauce.
I can smell some peppers. I don't really know which ones.
Okay.
But yeah, you can smell the Mandarin oranges for sure. This one's like a little bit like, I guess like a thinner sauce, a watery sauce. So I think that it would be good for cooking too, as well as just like putting on stuff.
You can see like the black peppercorn in there too.
I know, it's so awesome.
Okay, ready?
Yeah. This one's fairly spicy. This
Whoa.
is definitely like a level up.
This one is, yeah, this one's quite a bit hotter than the last two we tried. Oh, this is a good sauce.
Oh, I'm getting the like peppercorn like zing on my tongue.
Kind of the like numbing peppercorn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, I'm just starting to get it now too.
It's neat because it's like you can taste like right off the bat the oranges and the peppers.
The flavor's just changing so
I know.
much.
Now I'm tasting like straight peppercorn.
Oh, it's so awesome.
It's so neat.
It was really like kind of orangey, a little bit sweet at first, and then the heat came in.
Yeah.
And just kind of kind of burnt it with those the Reaper mash and 7-pot lava powder, I guess.
Yeah.
And then you just get like the nice numbing Sichuan peppercorn aftertaste. Oh yeah, this is a really good sauce.
And it's interesting because the burn is like in my whole mouth. It's not like just on my tongue, it's everywhere in my mouth.
Yeah. I kind of have it like really focused on the center of my tongue.
Oh, okay.
It's like, it's dying down a bit, but
Mm-hmm.
I feel it a bit on my lips. I think I just licked them. But, yeah, that's a good sauce.
I know,
Just
it's so unique.
It's orangey and hot and peppercorn. Yeah, this one definitely has like some decent heat.
Oh yeah. I would put it on like anything Asian inspired.
Oh yeah. This would be, it's not like super sweet, but it would be good to almost use like, instead of a sweet and sour sauce or something you would put sweet and sour sauce on, like.
Yeah.
You know
I
what
would
I mean?
put it in like maybe like a chili or like a soup too.
Oh yeah, it might be good for that.
Yeah.
It's like orangey, but I don't know if it's like sweet enough to be like used for like a dessert sauce. I would say like maybe, but I don't know.
I probably wouldn't because of the peppercorn.
I'd say the sauce is definitely made for like Asian cuisine, like some rice dishes, so stir fry, stuff like that.
You know, it's something that we like do sometimes in the mornings. We'll make like savory waffles. So we'll make like waffles and then like chicken and waffles, but we do like tofu and waffles.
Yeah. Oh, this would be great for that.
But like to be honest, I would do it with like any of these sauces.
Oh yeah, for sure. It would be great with the Starless too.
Oh yeah. So Herberry says that they make the perfect team because Drew is all about like the love of spicy food, and Steve has an affinity of making beautiful creations with food.
Oh, awesome.
I can't get over the like array of just like unique ingredients.
I think when it comes to gourmet craft hot sauces, Herberry Farm has got to be like the best hot sauce. Because it's just like, it's like two chefs just like making the sauce, and it's just so delicious. And when they want to bring the heat, like that Pyrolatria we just tried, they can bring the heat too.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
Yeah, it's a great pair that they make there, Drew and Steve, for, you know, making these like just amazing, like interesting creations, but still being able to bring the heat when they want to. So
Yeah, for sure.
good on them. Good job, Herberry.
Yeah.
So the last thing we're going to try here today from Herberry Farm is their smoked chili infused bourbon mash maple syrup. Ontario grade A dark maple syrup. Not on the side of the bottle. It says hot.
Maple syrup is totally a Canadian thing.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like you can't get more Canadian than maple syrup, so.
And like, I love the dark maple syrup.
Oh yeah, the dark maple syrup is the best maple syrup.
Like, it's like that, like Aunt Jemima and stuff. Like, that's not even syrup. That's like sugar water or something. I can't eat it. Even if we like go out for breakfast or something, and I'm just like, oh, you don't have real maple syrup. Like, that's a deal breaker for me.
Join the dark side. We have dark maple syrup. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Quality Canadian bourbon mash whiskey fused with smoked chili and local Ontario certified organic grade A dark pure maple syrup to bring you the ultimate smoky and spicy indulgence to be devoured on pancakes and waffles.
So in Canada, something that Canadians like love to do, I think it's like around March, it's like just kind of like that in between like winter, spring thing, is we love going to like a sugar bush.
Sugar bush.
Yeah, so you'll go to like a sugar bush. They usually have like a breakfast, tons of maple syrup stuff. We had like little like almost like fudge or something once, where it's like made with maple syrup, and then you can go out into the sugar bush where they tap the trees, and then you can just like try like the syrup that like naturally comes out of the trees, and you can just try it like that. It's so good.
Sometimes at those places you can also eat maple taffy, which I don't know if everybody knows what that is. Most Canadians, I think, would. But basically, you just like take the like maple sap, right, from the tree, and you just pour it on snow.
Yeah.
And then it gets all kind of like rubbery, right? Like the syrup, and then you kind of like twirl it on a stick, and then you just put it in your mouth and you eat it.
It's so good. I remember as a kid, we went to Quebec City, like as like a school trip, and we went to like a sugar shack, and they played all this like fun music with like accordions and stuff, and you could dance, and like we totally did that, like in the snow. It was so cool.
That's so Canadian.
Yeah.
For ingredients, this maple syrup has pure grade A dark Ontario maple syrup, fresh squeezed lemon juice, less than 2% of Canadian bourbon mash whiskey, and chipotle chili flakes.
Nice.
Let's give her a little shakeroo here. Oh yeah. Smells like heaven in a bottle.
It smells like maple syrup and bourbon. Exactly like what's in it is what it smells like.
It has you can really smell the bourbon.
Bourbon, yes.
I think it's the forward scent there for sure.
Oh, for sure. Oh, do you see those chunks?
Yeah, there's some chili chunks there.
Yeah, I got 2 in mine. That's cool.
Nice.
It's like nice and like the amber dark color.
Yeah. It's like golden.
Yeah. Oh, you got some chunks too. Nice.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh.
So good.
So good.
It tastes exactly like what's in it. It tastes like maple syrup and bourbon.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a tiny bit, it's a tiny bit spicy. I could taste a little bit of it.
Yeah, it tastes like just like the slightest bit.
Yeah, like you can tell there's chilies in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does say hot on the side, but so the Verde sauce also says hot on the side. So it's not like it's not crazy hot. Like if you think of Verde sauce as hot, then this maple syrup might be hot for you. But if not, then it's not gonna be too hot. But it's just like a delicious syrup.
Yeah.
It's like honestly, it's probably like the best maple syrup that I've ever ever had.
It's just awesome. Like maple syrup and bourbon just like somehow go together so well.
Yeah.
I just think of like they kind of I don't know. I guess like bourbon. I always think of it as like a fall to spring kind of drink.
Yeah. It's kind of like an in-between seasons drink sort of, and maple syrup's kind of like that too. Like, you know, in the spring you got the sugar shacks where they're harvesting the maple syrup, so it's a good time for maple syrup. And then for some reason the fall reminds me of maple syrup as well. I think it's because the maple leaves are changing and they're falling and that, and then
it's getting a little cool in the air.
Yeah, it's almost like spring weather again, and yeah, maple syrup comes out again.
I just love their array of ingredients and just their array of products. I just love that they just like came out with it. It's just like such a cool idea. Yeah,
it's neat because usually you're just like, oh, maple syrup's just maple syrup, but they took maple syrup and just made it like even better. You know what I mean?
I know. It's so crazy. You know what this would be really good on though?
What?
Butter tarts!
Butter tarts! I love butter tarts. They're like my favorite.
Butter tarts are totally a Canadian thing.
Yeah, I think butter tarts are like my favorite Canadian thing that no other people from other countries don't know what they are.
Which is weird because it's basically a mini pecan pie.
Yeah, like pecan pies. They're pretty big in the, American South and that. These are basically like mini pecan pies.
Yeah.
They're so delicious. So butter tarts don't always have maple syrup in them, but this time we added some of this Hertberry Farm maple syrup to the butter tarts.
Well, you should probably give yourself more credit. You actually made them yourself.
Yeah, I made them myself.
Mike's been making butter tarts, I'd say from, 6 months?
Yeah.
And they're actually, really good.
I'm getting better at my butter tart recipe, and these are probably going to be the best butter tarts I've made so far.
These are, the prettiest ones, for sure, so far.
Yeah. Yeah, they're nice and dark there from the syrup. Well, let's
Yeah.
stop talking. Just give them a try. Let's go. Thank you. I think I'm gonna take this one here. Yeah, check this out. You guys can see that? This is a butter tart. So it got some pecans in there, maple syrup, brown sugar. All right.
Yeah. So gooey.
Mm-hmm.
These are good. These are probably your best one.
These are like the best butter tarts ever.
So good.
Oh, they're so sweet inside.
Mm-hmm. Look at mine.
Mm-hmm. These are just drizzling everywhere.
Some people put raisins in their butter tarts.
Yeah.
I prefer the pecans over raisins.
I prefer pecans. You can get them different ways. I think raisin is the most traditional, or you can get them with nothing but the goo, which is pretty good too. Or some people do walnuts as well.
Yeah.
Mmm. So good.
So good.
So of these sauces here, which one do you think is your favorite?
I don't know. I don't think that you can pick a favorite.
It's really tough.
I'd probably pick. I don't know, man. They I love them all for different reasons and to put on different things.
Yeah, they're all really good. Honestly, I think maybe the Starless is my favorite.
Okay.
But it's not quite the heat level that I usually go to. So that's why I kind of think I really like the Pyrolatria too.
Right.
Now that we've really tried it a full spoonful. Yeah, I'm excited to try that one more stuff. And of course the maple syrup, it's amazing. It's the best maple syrup I've had. So it is hard. It's hard to say. There's 3 sauces that are some of the best sauces that I've ever had probably. So
I don't want to pick a favorite because then I feel the other ones are gonna get their feelings hurt and they're all amazing.
We don't want to hurt the feelings of the hot sauces. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, Hertberry Farm, you should check them out.
Yeah, just go buy their sauce. Honestly.
If you want to check out Hertberry Farm, just check out the details in the description below.
Happy Canada Day, everybody!
Thanks for watching Hot Reviews, and we'll see you next time.
Au revoir!
Happy Canada Day! Available at HotSaucesUnlimited.com.